We do lab certification, we do natural certification, we also do jewelry certification. Here you have to understand that the consumer ultimately buys a jewelry piece, doesn't buy a loose stone. So IGI certifies jewelries and we issue 6 million jewelry cards to the end consumer annually. We also do color stone certification and we do other certifications, proprietary certification. For instance, Ram Mandir has the Ram Lalla idol. That idol is encrusted with natural diamonds, natural rubies, natural sapphires, natural emeralds, and each and every one of the stone is certified by IGI. Even if you notice, the Prime Minister, when he went about to US, he presented Jill Biden with a 7.5 carat diamond, totally certified by IGI. Anyway, education is our primary. We have to give transparency to the industry, and education is one way we give that. We have a plethora of courses for the trade as well as for the consumers, and through that, thank you. And through that, we expand and create awareness in the market. Education, in fact, is a precursor to certification. This is our report card. On the left-hand side, you see the 4 C's. We have 14 parameters on which we analyze the gemstone. In the middle, you see the diagrams, giving you the proportion and the pavilion and the table. And on the right-hand side, you will see a picture. Now, every diamond that we certify, that's a unique number. And this number is laser inscribed on the girdle of the diamond, the belly of the diamond, whereby there is direct association with the report and the diamond. And below you see the QR code, which directly takes you to the website and gives you all the details on this particular diamond. Next. Being there in the comprehensive services needs of the gem and jewelry industry, we are also there in the entire value chain. We are there for the manufacturer and now the growers. We are there for the wholesalers, the jewelry manufacturers, and the retail brands. And finally, our jewelry certificate goes to the consumers. 9 out of 10 jewelry chain stores in India are certified by IGI. Next slide. Apart from that, we also have a very extensive global footprint. You see 31 of our laboratories in India, of which 31 laboratories all over, of which 20 are in India, 18 schools, of which 9 are in India. And we are there in all the consuming countries. Consuming countries of the world. Next. There are basically 2 main globally acclaimed certifying body. One of them is IGI. On the left-hand side, you will see all the green tick marks, where we have 31 labs at IGI, and GI has 12 and 3 tick marks on the right-hand side. We're there in finished jewelry, which GI is not there. Hearts and arrows, appraisals. Appraisals is very big in the United States, where everyone wants to have insurance for their jewelry. Next slide. All of this is only possible with my people. We are a people's company. We have people with us over 25 years. And in my Antwerp office, we have Gemmologists who are with us for 35 years. So people centric, and all the expertise gained over the last 50 years is passed on through our people. And we now also have a very eminent board of directors. And with this, we lead the growth into the future. And I'll hand it over to Ishwar to give you a brief financial overview.
Thanks, everyone, for taking the time. Very quickly, I'll just run you through what's been the performance of the company from a financial standpoint. The company has been delivering consistent revenue growth over the last 4 years. We have a track record of very high margins and also margin expansion. We generate very high free cash flows, and consequently our returns are also pretty beat the industry standards. We run a very low capex business model, consequently which the cash flows, free cash flows are very significant, which you will see in subsequent slides. Overall, as Pradeep did mention, the total size of the issue is around 4,225 crores. 2,750 crores is the stake sale that is proposed by Blackstone, and 1,475 crores is the infusion into the company. The purpose of getting this money, the primary proceeds into the company, is for the India entity to buy out the other two entities within the group, which is sitting in Netherlands as well as in Belgium. This company started 50 years back, so the brand is actually owned by the Belgian entity, and as part of this process of getting the India entity listed, we are proposing to have the Belgian entity also purchased by India, so the brand is within the listed entity of India. So this is the proposed structure consequent to the IPO. Overall, as I mentioned, very robust business results for the company. When we ended 23 over 21, we delivered 639 crores of revenue from India, registering a 32.3% CAGR growth. That's also driven by the fact that our volume growth has been exponential as well, 29.6% CAGR over the same period. We've delivered pretty strong results in September and the 9 months ended September as well, delivering 596 crores of revenue, growing at around 31.4% versus the same time last year. And the revenue growth is also again driven by a significant volume growth at around 32.7%. So we delivered around 6.9 million certificates in the 9 months ended 24 versus 5.2 million certificates that was delivered in 23 and 9 month period. At the group level, overall, our business delivered just under 900 crores, 898 crores to be precise, in 23. And as we ended the September period, the total revenue for the group stands at 788 crores. Obviously, this is driven by a significant growth in the lab-grown segment. What used to be around 35% of the revenue mix is now just under 60%. If you look at the 9 month period, it's around 58.9% of the revenues today flows in from the lab-grown segment for us at the India level. And at the group level, just over 50%, 51.7% of our revenues is contributed by the lab-grown business. Again, you will notice that along with a very robust EBITDA margin performance, which stands at around 72% for the 9 month period in September 24. We will also notice that this used to be around 66% in 21. So along with superlative EBITDA margin, we've also seen a significant improvement in the margins from 66 to 72, driven by the fact that the lab-grown business has really grown substantially, and we also gained a lot of operating leverage because of the way the business model is structured. At the group level, again, you will notice that our EBITDA margins have improved at around 56% for the 9 month ended 24 versus 55.2 for the full year calendar year 23. Coming to PAT, most of again, our business is a very low capex intense business, coupled with the fact that we have no debt in the balance sheet. So most of our EBITDA actually flows from the PAT. 54% PAT margins for September. The differential obviously is just consequent to the tax payout that happened within the organization. At the group level, you will notice that what used to be a 36.8% PAT margin in 23 is now up to 40.2% in 24, 9 months ended September. Yeah, again, some of these numbers are unbelievable numbers actually. Pre-tax, free cash flow margins are over 90% and over 80% on capital employed, total capital employed. So this in sum and substance was what we wanted to present to the group, and we are now open for questions. Thank you very much.